Okay, this is our next video here. I have a splitting block here in front of me with a few attachments to it that'll make the job of splitting firewood an awful lot easier. Before I go into that, I want to explain a bit about background and about where we are. The lake here behind us is the lake between Inchigeal and Ballingeary down here in West Cork and South West Ireland, from where we come from here. This is James's land, James O'Leary. This is his land here, and I say you're about how far up above sea level, James?
1,300 feet above sea level.
About 1,300 feet above sea level. That's about 600 metres.
Yeah.
So it can be spectacular looking during the summertime. We won't say what it's going to be like during the winter, but it is it can be a lovely look. It's a nice day we have now. But getting back to where we are, splitting block, and a few differences to the normal splitting block that you'd see. A general overview. We'll close in, get a closer picture to it afterwards after doing the general explanation. But lengths of 2x4 cut about 18 inches long. They're screwed onto the side of the splitting block with screws on this 2x4 and this one as well. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bungee cords tied on around the 2x4s. You put on your round for splitting, you start splitting it, and when it goes out to one side, it's not going to fall off the block. You don't have to be reaching down each time that you do a split to go again. Saves an awful lot of time, very, very convenient. Do a demonstration on it. This block here, very convenient. Put it up. I'll split the thing. I keep the block well to the back of the splitting block, so that no likelihood of them all missing and hitting the ground. So here we see it goes. This is not an easy one to split. Probably a few knots in it, but we'll see how the job goes. Yeah, it'll take 1 or 2 more. Now it's after splitting. That's nearly there. Now, split in two. It might have fallen off, it might not have fallen off after that split, but definitely where I'm going to do with the 1/4 here now, if we didn't have the bungee cords and the setup, some of that stuff would be falling off the block. See there now? It all stays on, and you can work away on it very quickly, and don't have to be a bit tougher than I realised. This will require a full swing because there is a knot in it. Everything stays within the block, doesn't go down onto the ground. This block is fairly dry and there's a good few knots in it. Not splitting that easy for me. The dog is Captain, by the way. Great working dog, great working animal. Is that right, Captain?
A great friendly animal.
Yeah. One did get out to the side, but it was so small that it doesn't need any more splitting. That can happen a bit sometimes. Now, I split around there pretty quickly. An awful lot quicker than if I didn't have the 2x4s and the bungee cords to give the protection on it. Now, I think next sequence we're going to zero in close up and give a close look to the block. Now James, you take the camera.
Okay.
You can take the camera. Okay, you can show it there now. Hold it there now. Over here. Okay, as you can see close up here now, we've linked a 2x4, screws in here, 5 of them, where the bungee cords are attached, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 long screws here holding the 2x4 to the actual splitting block itself. And if you can just close in a little bit more here, James, on top here, I want to make the block plenty of room for any big blocks that I have. So I have 2 small links of 2x4 in here inside the longer length, so that it'll stay well out from the main block. Going all the way around here, still the same. Each block is screwed well in. Screws are 8-9 inches long, and they're, I think, number 6 by 300, 6 by 200, 6 by 250. They're pretty big, pretty thick, and you need them because there's a fair amount of tension on the bungee cords. And as well, when the blocks are split and if they come out of speed, they'll be hitting against the side of the 2x4, so they'll need to be well supported. If you just keep yourself in that spot there now, James. Here at the front, this is where I work from. I don't go around the block like as if you had a tyre. I prefer to work from the one space. And I have a wooden latch here. A wooden latch here because you're always going to get an errant split block that one that comes straight for you and go for your shin. And it happens every so often. I have a few marks on my shins to demonstrate proof of that. But the latch here will stop any split block from coming straight out. And I put a piece of timber there instead of another bungee cord because if you put a bungee cord there and the place where you're walking over, invariably the axe or the splitting maul is going to nick the bungee cord and it'll break it, and that'll happen sooner rather than later, within maybe 15 or 20 minutes of your working. So that's why I have the lat there. That's the overall setup. I think it saves me an awful lot of time, makes the job an awful lot quicker, an awful lot easier. If you have any comments, send them in to me. If I need to answer them, I will. And thanks for your time, and see you in the next one.